20 years ago today, we got Rob Zombie's first directorial film, House of a Thousand Corpses, and that went on to explode into a trilogy, The Devil's Rejects, Three from Hell, which I was not a fan of. But we also got Halloween, Halloween 2 from him, Lords of Salem, we got the animated El Super Beasto film, and that's all accumulated to 31, and then most recently the Munsters. And it seems like Lionsgate has been paying attention to physical media fans, because today, for the 20th anniversary of House of a Thousand Corpses, we just got this 20th anniversary box set. So let's dive into this real quick. With brand new artwork from Graham Humphreys and David Hartman, we have the House of a Thousand Corpses 20th anniversary box set here from Lionsgate. Now, this was very, very, very anticipated. It wasn't announced too long ago. Rob Zombie broke the news on his Instagram about it. And that's where we kind of got the first look at it. It did also get a new steelbook that dropped today in Best Buy, but I got mine in today from Amazon. Figured we have to take a look at this. And I mean, look at this artwork on this release. So there's the front, the spine, there's the back. I love this artwork so much. And this is really cool how it opens. So it opens kind of book style. And there's some images back there, but I'm just going to kind of dive into the individual stuff here. So first up, we have our Blu-ray case. Now, as far as what's new on this, it's actually not too much, but the one thing that is new was what pushed me over the edge with grabbing this, and that is a brand new commentary from Rob Zombie. Sort of a reflection, 20 years ago. His career is just on a whole nother level, and that's thanks to pretty much the mess that he went through getting House of a Thousand Corpses made. All the way from having to purchase the rights to the film himself for distribution to Lionsgate eventually picking it up. All of this spiraling into the career as a horror director that we know today. And it's really cool because I checked out the commentary on some bits of the movie. It's really cool to hear his reflections on making this. So that was the big thing. Outside of this just being a cool box set, that really kind of pushed me over with pulling the trigger on it. So you have your Blu-ray case. And this is the front art, and then this is the back of it there. Sorry for any glares. And then we pop this open, and we actually have a 2-disc set here. So you do have your primary Blu-ray, which is there. Love the art on that. And then we also do have a bonus features disc. Man, I love the art on these. I absolutely love it. And I dropped it. Absolutely love the art on these. There's art for the bonus features disc there. There is also a digital code in here as well. And then we have a 60-page little photo book in here. And this is really cool. This is the front art of the photo book there. Absolutely love the look of this. I love the colors, man. It matches the movie so well. And then inside of this, it's just a bunch of photos behind the scenes, a whole bunch of cool stuff. I'll kind of show a couple things that are in here. There's no write-ups in here or anything. It's just photos, but a lot of cool stuff in here. There's another one there. Just randomly pick another page. Want to make sure it's not going to get me banned on YouTube or anything. There's another one there. Super cool. I love the addition of this in here. And then we also have a bunch of these cool hardstock photo cards here. And I'll show you each of these. Now, these are cool because there's new art on the front. And then on the back, the art that they use is sort of like script notes and storyboard stuff. It's really cool. So I'll kind of go through one by one to show you the front of these. So you have one here. Super cool. I love the addition of Tiny on there. Toss that over there. Love this black and white one. And I mean, if you've seen House of a Thousand Corpses, these all the artwork on this entire presentation is perfect. And if you know Rob Zombie and you're familiar with his work, you know that just fits so damn well. I mean, especially like look at the colors, just the neons and the presentation, the animation. It's really cool. Here we have some Sherry Moon Zombie on there. If it'll focus. Dr. Satan. These are really nice too. These aren't cheap. Dr. Satan. Then we have this too. These are really nice. I'll give you an example of the back. Like here's some script notes. There's a bunch of different stuff kind of laying on the back of these. And then we have this cool little poster. Now, when I pulled this out, I didn't even know this was in here. I pulled this out and I was pretty much expecting the artwork that's on the box to be this poster. And I was pleasantly surprised when I unfolded this and actually found this really cool. I need to kind of back up to get this in focus here. Get this big enough. But check that out. Got the whole crew on there. I love the addition of Rainn Wilson back here. Tiny over here with a clapboard. You got Rob Zombie in the mix there. Sid Haig front and center. Just super cool art by the art team with this release. And then this is our inside photo there. And it all encapsulates in this nice little box. Honestly, I wasn't expecting a release of this quality, especially from a studio. Lionsgate has been crushing it with steelbooks. And breaking into this territory, which is kind of sort of a boutique style, is awesome. And I mean, honestly, they have the money to do it. They own these properties. They have the ability to acquire artists and add a couple new features and add a couple new things really without spending a ton of money. And this release, in my opinion, was well priced. I mean, I paid I think $26.99 for a pre-order of this, which I was really happy with. And I hope that we see this trend with more Lionsgate anniversary titles. I would love to see this treatment for The Devil's Rejects. I think that would be friggin' incredible. I can't imagine what the artwork would look like on that. The front here is cool because this is kind of gloss. It's a different texture. Really cool release here. But big shout out to Lionsgate for doing this kind of work, giving this treatment. I mean, House of a Thousand Corpses, I was like, I think 11 or 12 when this came out. And my mom became just infatuated with it. I really wasn't allowed to watch it, but I did. And then, of course, when I started kind of collecting movies on my own, this was one of the first ones I grabbed. And, I get that Rob Zombie is not the most beloved director. I get that he has his fans, and I'm one of them. I have liked the majority of what he's done as a director. I love his style. I love that he's just it's just his thing. Like, nobody can tell him not to do his thing through and through. And I mean, that's to his detriment and to his advantage, because he has a very unique style that nobody is able to kind of touch or copy, and we see that in all of his work. And if we continue to get anniversary releases like this, especially from studios like Lionsgate, adding this into their repertoire with their already incredible steelbooks that they're doing, which the steelbook for this, I'm not a steelbook fan, but the steelbook for this was great. The art looked fantastic. I'm absolutely all here for it. I love this release. I hope people jump on this heavy. I do know that as of 6 o'clock today, this was the #1 horror item in the Blu-ray section of Amazon. I think there was 2 websites I had checked out where it was sold out. So I'm super happy that people are jumping on this. I mean, this is a great release. If you're a fan of boutique label stuff, you're going to, absolutely love this release and admire this. So this is out now. If I can find a site that has this available, if anybody does, I will link them down below. But do me a favor, comment down below. Would you like this treatment for The Devil's Rejects? And then eventually, would you like it for 3 from Hell? Because I am not a fan of 3 from Hell, but I mean, if I can get a matching trilogy set eventually, all looking like this from Lionsgate, I'd be extremely, extremely happy. So I'll link down below where to get these. Make sure you guys go over, follow me on Instagram. It's going to be Beardedfilmguy. I have some new stuff coming this week I'm really, really, really excited about. So thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. I'll catch you later on.